My name is Deborah Lorenzen and I am 40 years old, and I've been living with kidney disease since the age of 17. Every day is a challenge, every day is a thought process, how to make that day about no salt. I used a diet, a renal diet, as my first defense, my best defense, my only defense, to help me control my disease.
Well, somebody with kidney disease probably has to look first at the salt level in their diet, because they retain a little bit more fluid whenever they have a little more sodium in their body. Sodium that then puts up the blood pressure and makes blood pressure harder to control. And somebody that has a high blood pressure runs the risk of getting kidney damage. It's called the silent killer because you don't realize you have high blood pressure. It's the problem of the future. It is creating a lot of hypertension when people follow too high a salt level in their diet.
Many products I just can't buy. There's too much salt in all of the processed foods.
It would be quite a surprise to most people to look at the labels and see how much salt is actually in food.
I just can't go out easily like others at lunch and go out to a local restaurant, even going to the grocery store. I'm the biggest label checker you can imagine, and it's difficult. It has to be an obsession. It has to be a daily obsession with what I eat. It does. It's my primary defense mechanism.
We want them to eat enough so that they maintain their nutrition status, get sufficient protein, sufficient calories, but it means they need to follow the right choices so that they don't overload on some of the other things such as sodium.
The past several years, I've felt a bit like I've been missing out. It's a bit awkward for me to go out in a social setting where food's already prepared and I have to avoid eating it. I've actually been accused of, not being appreciative of what's been placed out before me. It makes me feel awkward or embarrassed. I feel like a pain to have someone try and accommodate me. People think that they can't be a part of society just because of the food they eat. To have options available, to have choices that are salt-less, that would be a dream. To see salt-free options available on a menu.
It's exciting. People should be treated the same way as other people. When you go for dinner, I would like to choose anything I want for the menu. I think the people who have a certain disease should be allowed to have different type of dishes.
I do think kidney disease is something that everyone should learn about, especially because sodium, they tell you, even if you don't have kidney disease, they tell you that sodium isn't really great in your diet anyway.
It's possible to cook low sodium. It's possible to make a tasty meal that isn't loaded in salt.
So it should be important for everyone to learn about how to extract that from your dishes, making them healthier, and they can still be just as tasty.
And we all have a responsibility, a social responsibility to eat properly and, prolong our life and not be such a burden on the healthcare system as well. I want to increase that awareness and let other people know that they can help. And at the same time, you're making a whole whack of Canadians with kidney disease feel pretty normal.
They trust us, and You know, and that's what we do. And then getting there is great for the student to be exposed. Great for them.
I feel that this night of fun that we're all going to have is the start of a very long and enduring, sustainable future and solution to our sodium intake in our society. We're going to change things. We're going to affect change.